Mic check, 1 2. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Probably some ones up in the chat if y'all can hear us. Just trying to make sure we got the signal and everything back.
Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. 2 2 1 2. 2 2 1 2.
Mic check, 1 2. Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
2 2 1 2. We're good, Bones. I heard the playback. We're good. Yeah, we got to ask like 17 more times. Y'all just bear with us.
James, you still with us? Just trying to get a feedback on everybody auto, make sure everything right.
He left the call, I think, or got kicked.
All right. Oh, you still got in front of you what we was reading? I had to switch systems real quick. Probably took me like 5-10 minutes to get it rebooted up on what we was reading.
I can get back to it. I think we finished with the Aaron Burr, Hamilton, and James is going in.
Okay, all right. And like Duda was saying before, the stream and everything got kind of wacky. You get to see what was going on now, not just on the Indian side, but on the colonizer side. And you can see what was starting a lot of this mess and a lot of these problems that was going on. Basically, you have individuals making deals for themselves. We've seen it with chiefs. Now you see it with so-called political leaders on the other side. Give us like another couple of minutes to get everything back situated. Loading back up on my end. I guess Google it was like, not this rising, no sellout, not today.
Is y'all reading? Hold on, wait a minute. What did you say about Aaron Burr? No.
No. Y'all talking about Burr and Hamilton? You better not. You better not. But to the chat, how does that make y'all feel as we dig into these parts of history, and you get to hear the stories and the accounts on what was really going on? Not the bits and pieces that they've been telling us over and over and over since third grade. Just the important parts of the story. It gives you a better picture of the atmosphere and the environment and what was happening. And then, like we also said, reading a lot of these stories also helps in genealogy. Because it shows you how particular counties and areas got moved 3, 4, 5 times, depending on who claimed the area at the time. But like we were saying, we know in yours the possibility of your people tying back to the Natchez no sellout. That it's interesting that when we be looking back, we can see what one of the problems is. Depending on what the year is, the territory belonged to a whole nother state.
Facts. I'm sitting here thinking it's Wilkinson County, Mississippi. It might be West Florida.
And not to remember, they split it in half. So you got a Wilkinson County, Georgia, a Wilkinson County, Mississippi, and then depending on what time it was part of Mississippi, then another time got kicked out to be part of Louisiana. So I guess y'all them tri-state people. I'm gonna try to live in this state today. I'm gonna try to live in that state tomorrow.
We trying it out,
but ain't moving nowhere though.
Right. Exactly.
That's the type of moving.
I keep waking up in a different state and I ain't going nowhere.
Hey, that's that type of moving where you don't got to pack up anything. You stay right where you at. You just someplace else the next day.
Right to travel. Don't go nowhere.
And that's all we can do, Golden Moon. Get the information and put it together and see where it leads us. And not just be willing to point fingers at others be willing to take responsibilities for the parts that we play in this story and do our part to fix our half.
Yep.
Can't go around pointing fingers, blaming other people. We're not going to fix the mess that we're responsible for.
Only makes sense to some.
And no, sir, like, you remember the guy's name from yesterday?
Where
Towards the end of yesterday's Rising show. I know his real name. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
His writer's name.
Equianos. Oladu Equianos, and his real name was Gustavus. What was the last name? Gustavus Vassa. Gustavus Vassa, aka Equianos.
Oh, I couldn't hear you. What you said?
Equianos.
Yeah, Equianos. Yeah.
Oladu Equianos, aka Gustavus.
Real name is Gustavus.
Yeah, Vassa. Yeah.
Yeah, the one that everybody. People like to use his story and say that he was an African telling a tale. But the more and more, well, you ain't got to dig that much in the story.
No.
No, Sella, do you mind bringing it up?
Yeah.
So like I said, I got to move over to the office, but I got the system running for us.
Let me get it. Hold on. I got you.
We'll consider it. I can't switch the screen over, but some information was brought to us yesterday before the end of the Rising show. You know, and here at the Tontonist Assembly, we like to research topics that people give us. And like I said, his real name is Gustavus Vaz. And they like to say that he was born in Africa from one of the Igbo tribes, or the Igbo tribe, which we're here to state is records stating otherwise that he was born in South Carolina. Baptism records and his naval officer records. No, Cellite's pulling up the story real quick.
Yeah, I probably should have just Googled it, but I'm looking and see where we were talking about it at on our chat. Get it right there. There we go. Of course.
Give us a second. We're pulling up the information for you.
Let's get the wiki. All right. So, you just want me to read his beginning bio situation?
Yeah, if you can. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Olada Equiano, known in his lifetime as Gustavus Vassa, was a writer and abolitionist from Ihilia, sorry about that, which is an Igbo region of what is today southeastern Nigeria, according to his memoir, or from South Carolina, according to other sources. Enslaved as a child, he was taken to the Anglo-Caribbean British West Indies and sold as a slave to a captain in the Royal Navy, and later to a Quaker trader. Eventually, he earned his own freedom in 1766 by intelligent trading and careful savings. Let's see, we got early life and enslavement. Oh, 1 second. Actually, we definitely need James Flames for this one too, because he was dropping some heat yesterday. All right, so let's go to early life. Nope, let's go back. In London, Equiano, identifying as Gustavus Vassa during his lifetime, was was part of the Sons of Africa, an abolitionist group composed of well-known Africans living in Britain. And he was active among leaders of the anti-slave trade movement in the 1780s. He published his autobiography, The Interesting Narrative of the Life of Olaudah Equiano, 1789, which depicted the horrors of slavery. It went through 9 editions and aided passage of the British Slave Trade Act of 1807, which abolished the African slave trade. Did we learn something about his accounts from that autobiography? He's not really giving any details on certain things. Let's see. As a freedman in London, he supported the British abolitionist movement. Equiano had a stressful life. He had suffered suicidal thoughts before he became a Protestant Christian and found peace in his faith. After settling in London, Equiano married